Free MLB picks. This is part 2 for Saturday, May 11th. I'm Tony T. This is part 2 of our MLB pick show here for action on Saturday. We have the remaining 10 games. Before getting into just a couple of things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. And also, if you want to support our channel, hit us with that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit our site, tonyspicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to top performers like Nick Legaretto's up there, Tim Irwin doing great. Ruben Marlboro last 3 days has been hot. Pravi's been on a tear. Look at him in baseball, near 4,000 units of profit. Our top unit producer in baseball has been Pravi. Ron Hahn making a move. Mark Eubanks as well. Ron Crawford, a monster day yesterday, 8-0. Steve Duncan hitting the leaderboards as well. Yours truly up there. Got some hot cappers, guys. Get signed up. We're locked and loaded here for the action on Saturday, so get signed up. You may also purchase our plays here with the tabs. Click in the dynamic feature here. Make it a very user-friendly purchase here with the best bet tab here. Each capper can designate one play on their card from each sport as a best bet. Our $15 premium pick is promotional. Each capper can designate one play on their card as a $15 premium pick to introduce their service to new and existing customers. Multi-packs also offer great value there. And you can see we're going to be locked and loaded here for the action here on Saturday. You can see Ron Hahn in there. I'm in there with a 3-pack. Ramon's coming in with a couple multi-packs as well. So, guys, we are ready to roll. Bo, I see him in there. Ron in there as well. Ben, guys, get signed up there. And, of course, you may purchase the plays a la carte. You see the pick ticker there. You'll get team versus team information. Late steam releases we allow our cappers to post plays in 10 minutes, between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. Those are flagged as late steam. And, of course, long-term passes, subscribers to these cappers who post late steam will receive their picks via email, the email you used when you signed up for the service. Promo code TonyT at checkout will save you that 20% off. Find a link to our site in the description. And next level up is our executive service for those big bankroll bettors. If you bet $500 or more a game, we give you picks immediately throughout the betting cycle. When we see a game premium, we get it right to you to ensure that you get the best number. Of course, if you're betting $500 or more a game, it's very important that you do get the best number. And of course, for executive service, if you bet $500 or more a game, this would be in your price range. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Mets and Braves MLB pick. This one here on Saturday. Max Fried will get the start for Atlanta. Fried in 7 starts on the year, an ERA 4.23, whip of 1.15. The lefty striking out 20%, 9% with the walks. The ground ball 67%, 0.94 home runs per 9 innings. Christian Scott to start for New York. Scott in his MLB debut allowed 1 earned run with 6 strikeouts in 6 2/3 innings at Tampa Bay. A 5th-round pick in 2021 out of Florida, put up strong numbers in the minors. He had 5 starts in AAA on the year, ERA 3.20, whip of 0.72 in 25 1/3 innings of work, striking out 36 batters. You know, the Mets bullpen at home, an ERA of 1.95 in their 20 home games. New York is hitting 260 against left-handers. The Braves in their past 7 games are hitting 202, going under in 6 of 7 in this period. They are 15-6 to the under against right-handed starters, 11-3 to the under facing teams with a bullpen ERA of 3.40 or lower. New York 60-37 to the under at home the past 2 seasons. Play here at Atlanta and New York under 7.5. Phillies and Marlins MLB pick. This one here on Saturday. Taijuan Walker will start for Philadelphia. Walker has 2 starts in 2024, allowed 9 earned runs with 11 strikeouts in 12 2/3 innings. He was sidelined with a shoulder. Last year, he started 31 games with an ERA 4.38, whip of 1.31. The veteran struck out 19%, 10% walks. The ground balls 44%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Jesus Luzardo, your starter from Miami. Luzardo has 5 starts, ERA 6.58, whip 1.42. The lefty strikes out 24%, 11.5% walks. His ground balls come in 35%, 1.73 home runs per 9 innings. He returned after an elbow issue. Miami bullpen at home, an ERA of 5.27 in their 21 games, losing 16 of those games, and they hit 226. The Phillies are putting up 4.8 runs per game on the road. They've won 12 of 17. The record behind Walker, 54-33 when he's lined at even money to -150 the past 2 seasons. a plus 13 unit return. Phillies 50-14, facing teams getting outscored by 1 or greater runs the past 3 seasons with a plus 27 unit return. Play here, Philadelphia minus 125. Yankees and the Rays MLB pick for action on Saturday. Nestor Cortes, your starter for New York. Cortes has 8 starts on the year, an ERA 3.72, whip of 1. The lefty strikes out 23%, 4% walks. His ground balls come in 31%, 0.93 home runs per 9 innings. Zach Littell, your starter for Tampa Bay. Littell in 7 starts, an ERA 3, whip of 1.31. The righty at K rate here 25%, 3% walks. His ground balls 34%, 0.69 home runs per 9 innings. Yankee bullpen on the road, an ERA of 1.72 in their 21 games where they've won 13. Tampa Bay bullpen at home has an ERA of 4.41 in their 24 games. New York is putting up 5.2 runs per game against right-handed starters, winning 29 of those games. Play here in New York, minus 118. Astros and Tigers MLB pick for action on Saturday. Christian Javier to start for Houston. Javier has 4 starts on the year, producing ERA 1.54, whip of 1.11. The righty strikes out 19%, 11.5% walks. His ground balls sit 24%, limited home run damage. Tarek Skubal, your starter for Detroit. Skubal in 7 starts, an ERA 1.90, whip of 0.77. Lefty at K rate here, elite one, 33%, 3.5% walks. The ground balls 42%, 0.63 home runs per 9 innings. Tigers batting .219 against right-handed starters, losing 17 of their 30 against them. The Astros batting .267 against left-handed starters, putting up 4.5 runs per game. The team record be on Javier 9-1 as a road underdog of even money or higher the past 2 seasons. That's a plus 9.5 unit return. Astros 28-12 as a road underdog of even money to plus 150 the past 2 seasons. That's a plus 18 unit return. Play here, Houston plus 114. Guardians and White Sox MLB pick for action on Saturday. Tristan McKenzie, your starter for Cleveland. McKenzie has 7 starts on the year, ERA 3.97, whip of 1.44. The right-hander strikes out 20%, 14% with the walks. Ground balls 31%, 1.32 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 5.15 does suggest a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Mike Clevinger, the starter for Chicago. Clevinger in 2024 debut allowed 3 earned runs with 4 walks and 6 hits in 2 innings at Tampa Bay. He was a free agent signing in April 2nd. Last year, 24 starts, ERA 3.77, whip of 1.23. The veteran fan 20%, 7.5% walks. Ground balls 31%, 1.1 home run per 9 innings. Guardians bullpen on the road has an ERA of 2.90 in their 21 games. The White Sox batting .219 against right-handed starters. Cleveland in their past 7 games hit just .215. Clevinger has been an under pitcher in his career, 51-31 to the under. The Guardians are 41-19 to the under in divisional games the past 2 seasons. Play here, Cleveland and Chicago under 8. Cardinals and Brewers MLB pick for action on Saturday. Kyle Gibson, the starter here for St. Louis. Gibson has 7 starts, ERA 3.68, whip of 1.18. Veteran striking out 18%, 9% walks. Ground balls 48%, 1.23 home runs per 9 innings. Freddie Peralta will start for Milwaukee. Peralta in 7 starts, ERA 3.49, whip of 0.98. Right-hander, an elite K rate, 32%, 9.5% walks. The ground balls 43% with 0.93 home runs per 9 innings. Brewers batting .267 against right-handed starters, putting up 5.5 runs a game. St. Louis in their 5 divisional games batting .173 and hitting .194 in their past 7 overall. Play here Milwaukee run line minus 1.5 runs at plus 123. Reds and Giants MLB pick for action on Saturday. Nick Lodolo to start for Cincinnati. Lodolo in 5 starts, ERA 2.79, whip of 0.93. The lefty striking out 32%, 7% walks. The ground balls 44%, 0.62 home runs per 9 innings. Mason Black, the starter for San Francisco. Black in his MLB debut allowed 5 earned runs with 3 walks and 4 strikeouts in 4 1/3 innings at Philadelphia. He was a 3rd-round pick in 2021 out of Lehigh, who put up great numbers in the minors. He has 6 starts in AAA this season, ERA 1, whip of .92, striking out 29 batters in 26 2/3 innings. The Reds in their past 7 games are hitting 187, putting up 2 runs per game. The Giants are averaging 3.3 runs per game at home, going under in 12 of 16. They're putting up 3.2 runs per game against left-handed starters. San Francisco is 10-2 to the under at home, facing teams that average 7 or greater strikeouts per game. Players Cincinnati and San Francisco under 7.5. Dodgers and Padres MLB pick for action on Saturday. James Paxton to start for LA. Paxton has 6 starts on the year, ERA 3, whip of 1.55. The lefty K rate here is dropped down to 13%, 17% walks. Ground ball is 37%, 0.84 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 5.47 does suggest a rise in ERA based on his numbers. Matt Waldron will start for San Diego. Waldron in 7 starts in ERA 5.82, whip of 1.56. Righty Fanning 18.5%, 8% walks. The ground ball is 37%, 1.32 home runs per 9 innings. The Dodgers bullpen on the road an ERA of 2.32 in their 17 games. LA is hitting 278 against right-handed starters, putting up 6 runs a game. San Diego is putting up 3.7 runs per game against left-handed starters. San Diego 8-23 at home when lined at plus 125 to minus 125 the past 2 seasons. That's a minus 18 unit loss. They are 3-10 in home night games on the year, a minus 8 unit loss. Play here LA minus 143. Royals and Angels MLB pick. This one here on Saturday. Cole Reagans will start for Kansas City. Reagans in 8 starts on the season has an ERA 3.38. His whip 1.27. The left-hander strikes out 30%. 8% walks. Ground balls 42%. Limited home run damage. Tyler Anderson will start for LA. Anderson 7 starts in ERA 2.74. Whip 1.13. Lefty fans 18%. 10% here walks. Ground balls 34%. 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Angels bullpen at home an ERA of 6.75 where they've lost 14 of 17. They are batting .217 in their past 7 games. The Royals are putting up 5 runs a game against left-handed starters. KC 11-1 facing teams with a 380 or lower win percentage on the season. That's a plus 10 unit return. They're 17-5 facing an AL team averaging 4.4 runs per game or fewer on the year. We'll take KC money line in this one. Athletics and Mariners MLB pick. This one here on Saturday. Joey Estes to start for Oakland. Estes makes his 2024 debut. Started 2 games last year, roughed up a bit, giving up 8 earned runs with 4 homers in 10 innings. Right-hander was a 16th round pick in 2019. That struggled in AAA last year. He has 6 starts in AAA this year, allowing 19 earned runs, 10 walks, and 28 in the 3rd innings. Bryce Miller to start for Seattle. Miller in 7 starts in ERA 2.61, whip of .92. Right-hander fans 26%, 8% walks. Ground balls 38%, 1.52 home runs per 9 innings. Athletics bullpen on the road an ERA of 2.44 in their 16 games. Seattle is just hitting .211 at home in their 20 home games where they've averaged 3.3 runs a game. The Athletics 8-9 on the road this year where they return plus 6.6 units. Oakland is also 7-4 as a road dog of plus 175 to plus 250 this year. That's a plus 10 unit return. I would think Estes in this spot probably just going to see line up once. So we're going to go ahead and take Oakland here at plus 187. All right, that was our part 2 of our MLB pick show here. We got you 10 games here for you here for Saturday. Be sure, and then we got part 1 also on our channel with the first 5 of games on the schedule. So check us out there. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long with free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit us with that like, that thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Remember to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com, for our best plays. Our print picks are there. Remember that promo code TonyT at checkout saves you that 20% off. And for those that need that next level service, you're betting $500 or more a game, this would be in your price range. Executive service, we give you picks throughout the betting cycle, giving you picks immediately to ensure that you get the best number, which is important when you have big bankrolls. Call or text 323-607-0203. All right, we also have NBA up on the board as well for you. Contributing cappers include Ron Crawford and Ramon with his baseball picks. And, of course, remember the morning steam is also archived on our channel. Picks from the major sports there with Ramon. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.